of my B.I.B.L.E.
Live via satellite from Oakland, California, welcome to the Open Forum, a unique telephone talk program designed to give you the opportunity to ask questions and discuss issues related to the Bible. Our host is Mr. Harold Camping of Family Radio. Now, here is our host, Mr. Harold Camping.
Good evening. Welcome to Open Forum.
Hello, Mr. Camping. It's good to be talking to you in person. I'd like to remain anonymous, but I'd like to share a personal dilemma with you. I am involved in the youth ministry, and just this week, my old reliable car finally gave out, which left me in quite a predicament since there were no funds available for another automobile. Now, I received a call shortly afterward from a gentleman who had heard of my situation, who was willing to donate his third car. I considered this an answer to prayer, and I went right over to his place of residence this afternoon, and now that I've seen the car, I'm having second thoughts. Not that it isn't a nice car, it is, but I'm wondering what kind of an example I would be setting driving a Dodge Demon. That's the model of the car it is. And on the sides and back is a logo with a horn devil and pitchfork. And I was wondering if...
Can you take that off?
Well, they're decals, actually.
Yeah, well, that's just what man does, but that doesn't relate to your relationship with Christ. If I owned a car like that, I would simply take that decal off or scrub it out or take a little paint and paint over it. I mean, you may mar the appearance of the car a little bit, but that would be better than having Dodge Demon on there.
These ornaments, badges of authority, serve only to conceal the nakedness which is alone acceptable to our Lord Satan.
Dirt.
But I wouldn't hesitate to accept the car. Now you just have to deal with the problem of what to do with the decal that's on it. And once you take that off, nobody will know what kind it is. One principle we must keep in mind as we live out our life is that this world is enslaved to Satan, and frequently they pay homage to Satan. They will select names that might relate to him. Here's an automobile manufacturer that has put the name Demon on the car, and without realizing it, they subconsciously are paying homage to Satan.
I have a car for you. It's the hell car.
But on the 16th day he cried out, saying, "This is fantastic. Oh, this is terrific."
However, now in the case, we have another problem, and that is that we don't want to give any appearance of evil, and so with an automobile that has a decal on it, Dodge Demon and horns like a devil, like someone thinks a devil it looks like, and of course the devil is an evil spirit, and so who knows what he looks like. It's just a figment of someone's imagination anyway. But nevertheless, you can always remove the decal in some way or another. There has to be a solution to that, obviously.
All right, Mr. Camping. Now, when somebody asks what kind of car do I drive,
just say it's a Dodge.
And they'll say what kind, and
Well, it's a four-door sedan.
Okay.
Or it's a two-door coupe, or you don't have to go into all the fancy names.
Well, considering everything, then the car, even though the decals are covered up, is still a demon, though, isn't it?
No, it is not. A car is a car. It's a demon only because an automobile manufacturer has put that name on, which they think is cute and will sell. But I wouldn't worry about that for a moment. I would simply cover it up.
And now, to introduce tonight's program, I would like to reintroduce Mrs. Dale Embry.
Thank you. And good morning, radio listeners. You know, we can help each other make a thrilling choice. We can go through life's tasks as convicts and captives of our jobs, or we can feel the lift of the royalty of our routine. Somehow, you must convince yourself day by day of the kingliness of what you are doing. You must fall in love again and again every day with that worn-out reel-to-reel, with that ancient mixing console, with the din and clatter of the rhythm machine, with the whirring of your personal cassette player, with your razor blade, your splicing tape, your telephone, and with the human beings which your programming serves. Your threadbare suit or your new one, your overalls, your Levi's must be like royal robes of a kingly service. I want a piece of meat. As you bring home that check on thin, small paper, you can see that it stands for all the toil and sweat and sometimes tears, brave battles in the mixing place. The skills and scorns, the crafts and cleverness, the fears and frustrations of trying to do this show. Yes, we here at Over the Edge sometimes find that it's a dreary job bringing this radio show to you week after week, year after year, and with the new rulings passed down to us from the Federal Communications Commission, our lives have become just a wee bit drearier. So, it is with cautious optimism that we have been looking forward to this weekend of August 16th and 17th, the harmonic convergence, a time of peace and transformation, a time when perhaps we can once again lift our gaze skyward to find the inspiration we so desperately need to keep bringing you the receptacle programming you all know and love. This weekend, as you sit upon your power spot, we hope that you think of us in your hearts here at the Universal Media NetWeb, and that you think the being that made all this possible. No, not C. Elliott Friday, but God. We find ourselves in an unexpectedly conservative mood tonight, and would like to dedicate tonight's program to God and His Son, the Lord Jesus Christ. And now, to introduce us to tonight's guests on Over the Edge, I'd like to introduce you to my son, Dale Embry.
Thank you, Dad. Nowadays, more and more people say to me, Dale, Christianity is stupid. Communism is good. But you know, I don't believe that. In fact, I love Christianity, for I am a Christian. How fortunate I am to reflect on a spiritually centered childhood. When I look back, I see flannel graph, not fights. I hear fellowship, not funk. I taste pot roast, not pills, for following Kids Brigade, not kidnappers. All because who I thought were mean parents wouldn't let me have my way. Now, as I look forward to raising a family of my own, I'll feel proud when my children call me mean.